everyone, this is Geraldine Squadrito. Are you planning to go to Australia? Maybe to visit friends or family or just to have a vacation? Well, as far as I know, tourist visa is the simplest and fastest way to do it. In this video, we are going to talk about tourist visa to Australia and what are the general requirements to apply for it. So if you are interested to go to Australia, then keep on watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel after watching. Thank you. What I am going to show to you is based on my personal experience and gathered information from various sources. So most of the information actually can be found in the Australian Government Department of Home Affairs website. So you can find the link below this video's description. So visitor's visa or tourist visa has a number of variants. Yes, marami po itong uri o klase.
Wow!
But I will only talk about the Subclass 600 because it fits to majority of tourist visa application. So ang mga ibabahagi ko po sa inyo ay base lamang sa abot ng aking kaalaman at sa aking sariling experiences. What is tourist visa subclass 600? How long you can stay? So this is a temporary visa. The immigration can grant this visa with a single entry or multiple entry. For example, if you are granted with a multiple entry visa, then you can leave and return to Australia on the visa while it is valid. They will let you stay in Australia up to 12 months, but with a maximum of 3 months stay at a time. So that's the standard. So if you come here and stayed 3 months every visit, so most likely it's like 3 times in a year. You can enter Australia more than that if you plan to stay for only, say, few weeks, couple of weeks every visit within 12 months. So with this visa, you can visit family or friends, be here as a tourist, but must be a genuine tourist. You can study or train for up to 3 months on this visa. You must be outside Australia when you apply and when they decide your visa. But there's a no, you cannot work. Okay, the cost is currently, as of this time, December 2022, it's 150 Australian dollar. So remember this. First, you can apply for tourist visa by yourself or the do-it-yourself without agent's help. You can apply for a tourist visa for yourself or for someone else. For example, for a family member or friends, you can help them with their application of visa. You can apply for a tourist visa as an independent applicant, meaning you don't have anyone sponsoring you or no family member in Australia inviting you. So you can still apply for visa even if you can apply for tourist visa with a sponsor or invitation from a family or friends in Australia. So invitation letter. This letter is from your relative or friend or boyfriend who is in Australia and inviting you to come and visit them. So the letter could state the relationship with you, the purpose of your visit and length of stay, if you will be staying with them, so this person will be paying for your stay, provide proof of their funds. So they must provide proof of their funds or financial statements. So if you come here with a sponsor, that will make things a little bit easier for you. So that's what happened to me. And that's what I did to my mother and my niece. We've sponsored them and we've sent them letter with invitation. And while on the other hand, if you come here as an independent applicant, so that's when you really need to provide more information or supporting documents. So how much money do I need to show if I am an independent visitor? Meaning you don't have a sponsor. So how much money do you need to show? So Australia is an expensive place to live and eat. Accommodation charges can be up to $300 a night. And meal charges can be over $100 a day. So if you have the finances to demonstrate, say 500 per day of stay, this would be a good start. The more you can show, the better. So you have to provide as much as proof as you can to show you are visiting Australia as temporary visitor only. Adequate financial support. What are the examples? Itemized bank statements from at least 3 months showing evidence of regular income or earnings. Financial documents such as payslips to show about your employment. So another source of funds, for example, credit card statements or any term deposits the applicant may have. Remember that this evidence of financial funds, such as bank statement, can be monitored by the immigration department even after the visa is granted and before you board your plane. So there are some people who experience their visa suddenly cancelled and only found out when they are about to board the plane. In this case, the department found out that after the visa was granted, the funds relied upon to grant the visa were removed from the bank. So this triggered the cancellation of their visas. So next is itinerary. So your plans while in Australia. So I can give you example of how to do itinerary in my next video, in my future video. Proof that you have reasons to return home. So such as a letter from your employer stating you plan to return to your job. Proof that you study at a school, college, or university in your home country. Proof that you have the immediate family members in your home country. Proof that you can return home. Proof that you own a house or other major assets in your home country. So processing time can be anywhere between 1 day to 1 month. There are some that takes longer than that. So my first time to apply for Australian tourist visa was on January 2015. That's when my boyfriend, now husband Mario, invited me to visit him here in Australia. When I applied for tourist visa on January 2015, it took only 2 weeks to be granted. So I lodged my application January 5, 2015, and it was granted 14 days after, which is on January 19. And the most recent tourist visa application that I've done was just last August 2022, this year. So I applied tourist visa not for myself, but for my mother, 68 years old, and she will be accompanied by my eldest niece, which is 13 years old. I lodged my mother and my niece visa application on August 2, 2022, and they got their visa granted on a different dates. So my mother got her visa granted on September 28, 2022. So that was 1 month and 26 days since I lodged the application. And my niece, her visa was granted October 11, 2022. So that's 2 months and 9 days since I lodged her application. So they've both been granted their tourist visa and will be arriving here in Australia very soon. I'll tell you more about it later on. By the way, there is another video that I will show the step-by-step application for this visa.